I'm dripping junket. How are you all doing? Ralph here, Ralphie's Reviews, Team Knucklehead. It's Bank Holiday Monday here, so I'm going to keep this relatively brief, I guess. So anyway, this Bank Holiday Monday, we're going to be looking at series vaping. Yeah, something I've been into for quite some time. We've got the Piglet, the VCP Piglet styled device. It's not an authentic. And we've got the Rig Pig. Yeah, I'll split them into two separate videos. But that's what we're going to do. It's quite early in the morning here, because it is bank holiday and I want to get these done and out there. But I also want to have a fucking day off. Yeah. So, without further ado, I've got to give a big shout out to my brother from another, Manny. Manny, how you doing? You never ever fail to put a smile on my face, bro. For those that don't know Manny, which I've got a lot of subscribers, you know, I mean, he is infamous, but I don't doubt that there might be one or two of you that are going, who the fuck is he on about? Manny's one of our members in the group. He's like a shining light. He posts little videos up and he's funny as fuck. And he's one of the nicest guys that I have the privilege to call a friend. Yeah, so big love to you and yours, Manny. Anyway, let's get back to the main event. So, video number one, we're looking at the VCP Piglet. Yeah, series box. So it runs two high drain 18650 batteries, stacked if you like. So you've got positive one end, negative, and then you've got positive, negative. A bit like a 2-cell torch. So you're doubling the power of the batteries, yeah. Now, how that translates to your vaping experience, I run really low builds, as you know. I'm in the 0.07 James Bond club of vapors, yeah. Single cell mech mod, you know, your regular tube, that does me all day long. You can't run anything like that on a series. First of all, you'll probably pop your coils. In the second place, you'll probably pop your fucking clogs, because they hit like a drunken hillbilly. They really do. They're on point, yeah. A very general rule of thumb is you're getting twice the power, so you want roughly 4 times the resistance. Okay, so 4 times 0.7 is 0.28. Now I run 0.30, and that does me all day long. That's what's in this. I'm going to try and keep my vaping down to a minimum, because this new camera picks up the vapour like nothing else, and it ends up like a foggy day in old London town. So let me have a quick vape. That's 0.3 on the series. That's me one good lung, not working too hard. Full on clouded. There's many advantages. The biggest one for me, you're going to get better battery life because you're using two. And at 0.3, you're putting much less stress on those batteries, so the whole thing don't get as warm. But with that bigger resistance comes bigger coils. If I can get this top cap off. And look at those bad boys. That's 22 gauge, so 0.6 Canthol. I tried this last week and it didn't focus, did it? So let me try again. Get in there. Is it going to focus? Is it? No. Oh well. But you can see the big. There's like 11 or 12 wraps there. I forget now. Normally I'll go 4 wraps, 20 gauge, which is quite a beefy coil. But look at the surface area on that bad boy. What does surface area equal, people? Clouds and flavour, yeah? So, 2 batteries, don't get as warm, batteries last longer, more cloud and vapour. Cloud and vapour, cloud and flavour. Told you it was early. It's a winner, chicken fucking dinner. It really is. It gets you on that steam train to Flavortown in the big style. Have another quick vape. I won't vape much today. Look. Blow it that way. I mean, storage utility. There you go. So, serious vaping, very briefly outlined. Nothing to be scared of. I often suggest this sort of thing to people, and they're like, "Well, I've only just got into Mex, bro. I want to make sure that I'm safe and all that," which is good. You know, it's sensible. It's a sensible way of looking at it, but with very, very little common sense, serious vaping is safer than houses. It's safer than safe. It's safer than Mr. Safe from Safeville. Yeah. Anyway, I digress. We'll get in like normal. We'll have a look. We'll see. It's such simple devices. It's going to take about 30 seconds. There it is. Look, they're great. Thank you very much. See you later. Big love, everyone. Yeah. We'll get in like normal. We'll have a look. Then we'll come back up top, have a vape, and talk a bit more. See you in a minute. Okay. Piglet time. A little box, all adorned. Yeah. Absolutely super. Just put. Oh, it's a bit stiff. Bear with. Hold on. I don't want to smack the camera. So, pull it apart without smacking the camera. And here's the bad boy. Such a simple thing. It really, really is. Let's get it out of that noisy cellophane. There you go. So we've got Delrin and brass. Yeah, got that lovely angular design, which I quite like. And it says Dunhill made vaping mods, and this would be one of them. You got your logo and your serial number. I've got a box of these, and they've all got the same serial number on, so take that with a pinch of salt. And you've got your two contacts on a sliding battery compartment lid, which is nice and firm. Now, see how they're marked? One's got a positive, one's got a minus. It's not rocket science, yeah? Easy to see which way your battery goes in. And on the back side there, you've got your contacts for your battery. Now, they screw in and out to take your battery slack out, if you like. Let's just get that in there. And they're a bit stiff when they're new. So, that screws in, makes that stick out more. Bob's your jolly old. That's how you get your batteries to fit snug. The only other serviceable moving part is this 510. It's got a lovely stainless steel housing, so you're not going to strip threads. Bob on, what a good idea. And then it's got a little cutaway on the middle of the 510 there. So again, you can screw that in and out to suit your chosen device. It's also quite skinny there, so although I would say make sure your hybrid's safe, strictly speaking, it's not a hybrid connection, is it? So a little bit of common sense, you might get away with using a device that you wouldn't normally be comfortable with on a hybrid mechanical mod. You've got your button assembly, again Delrin. It's got a lovely positive spring, and from experience using mine, it just takes a wee push and it's firing away. I've had no misfires because of the way it's made. There's no hot button. Everything just fucking works, yeah? I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but down in there, there's two tiny little Phillips that you can undo, so you can take this top section off. And obviously there's your contacts, and there's a little bit of an assembly for the button there that you can't really get into. But if you strip it down, if you take those two screws out, take that plate off, take the two screws inside out, take that plate off, you could get in to clean it all and service it all and do everything that you want to do. I'm guessing that you're not really going to need to. I think that just cleaning them bad boys on occasion, and what I like to do, let me just get a battery, hold on, bear with me. What I like to do when it comes to the top ones, because they're so deep in there, you're not going to get anything in, but you get a battery in, so pop your battery in, give it a little twizzle, yeah? Give it a little twizzle, and that'll just keep these top contacts fresh. So So when it comes to fitting a battery, you want to follow the code on the bottom there, yeah? This only fits one way. It's got this bit that sits in that space there. So you know you want positive that way, yeah, that end. Negative that end. Slide him in. Nip the screws up. And you're good to go. That's it. It's that simple. It really is that simple. Alright, you're going to need a little screwdriver. But it's no big deal. You know, we all carry bits and bobs. We all have bits of kit that you could get a little one for your keyring. If you're that sort of person. I don't bother. I just have that. Does it? Every time. What's the finish like? Let's have a look. It's good. This Delrin is finished. It's almost satin. And the polish on the brass is nice. It's almost brushed. Yeah? It's got a clear coat on so it don't tarnish. You could strip that off and polish it up if you want. You won't hurt Delrin. Delrin's good. It'll stand this being polished without fucking this up. Don't get aggressive with abrasives though, because that's plastic, softer than the brass. Bit of common sense. I love it. I really do like it. Such a simple thing. Very remote control, torch-like. Really simple. Really well made. You could strip it all apart, clean it all out, put it all back together. It'd be great if you needed to. It's a no-brainer. It's hard to put that in on camera as well, so bear with. Yeah. Boom. Stays put. You tighten them up, snug the battery. That don't move. Not that it would. I mean, look. And push it. It's firm. Proper firm. Feels nice. Not too big. Not too heavy. It's sleek. It's sexy. And its size belays its performance. Let's go back up top. Have another vape. Talk a little bit more. See you in a minute. Okay, so there you go. That's a VCP Piglet. One thing I will say, I've got no idea on the authentics. Like most of the things, there's two reasons that I don't get the authentic and do a comparison. One is I like to keep it subjective. You know, I'm not comparing this. I like to look at it on its own merits. For the money, is it worth it? Fucking right, it's worth it. Is it well made? Is it safe? Yeah, it's bob on. You know, I've got a lot of serious devices indoors. I make my own. So I know I'm inside out. Spot on, spot on. It's like Noisy Cricket's big brother. Yeah? It's like a Noisy Cricket on steroids, if you like. It don't hit any harder, but it's so chunky, monkey. Ooh, I like that. It's a solid bit of kit. It's very tactile. Which brings me to point number one. Now, its clean lines and styling is something that attracted me to it. But I did find that this edge, somehow, like I said, I always say I've not got the biggest hands in the world. They're there like, you know, they're hands. I'm not Jeremy Beadle. This edge just felt a bit, you know, I'm a bit of an artiste. So they're soft. And it irritates me a little bit. So I got my nail buffer and I just buffed along that edge and buffed the corners. Just a tickle. Nothing you can particularly see. Oh, so much better. It's like softened it off. So a little tickle. Little tickle goes a long way. Yeah. Other than that, nothing. No critique from me. I'm trying to do that. I'm trying to get it in close and focus, and it's not going to work. This goon, and I've tried a few RDAs, and it's just a little bit proud of the body, yeah, which I don't think is a particularly bad thing. It's all right, you know. Even with that adjustable 510 pin in there, you screw it right down. You can't get bang on flush. I don't mind. It doesn't look unsightly. It stops you marking. You don't get those RDA scars on the top of your mod. Yeah, it's good. So there you go. That's a Piglet covered, yeah? Lovely bit of kit. Feels nice. Works nice. Price is nice. Come on down. There you go. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a wonderful bank holiday. If you're watching this and it's not Monday, I hope you had a wonderful bank holiday. And if you live in a country that doesn't have bank holidays, you won't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Have a great day, guys. Thanks for watching. Big love to you and yours. And remember, people, smoking kills, vaping saves lives. Which do you choose? I'll see you all again soon.